Right now, Kim, you teed it up, and I'm watching Wall Street. We're about 30 minutes ahead of the opening bell, coming up at 6:30 this morning our time in the New York Stock Exchange. And watch this. This is all happening right now. Stocks taking a tumble in pre-market trading. The Dow down some 1,300 points here in pre-market trading after President Donald Trump unveiled those sweeping tariffs of at least 10%. That is on all imports from all countries. The president even revealed higher tariff rates on dozens of nations that run trade surpluses with the United States, including a 34% tax on imports from China and 20% on the European Union. And now President Trump's new auto tariffs are in effect. Officially, it's a 25% tariff on all cars shipped to the United States from other countries. As the president and his administration are saying the goal of this is to create additional jobs in the auto industry, forcing those automakers to shift production here to the United States. So we know Mexico, Canada, South Korea, Japan, Germany, they will be the countries hit the hardest as they host some of the leading manufacturers. But some leading industry analysts are warning us all right now that tariffs could increase car prices by thousands of dollars, and it will mean fewer cars to choose from, higher prices from all of us. As the president says, Kim, he is fulfilling a key campaign promise, but these traders right now really worried about the rising risk of a global trade war as we speak. Back to you, Kim.
I may have teed you up beautifully, but you just teed me up beautifully because I have a special report on this very topic tomorrow that airs on News 3 Live at 6 o'clock in the evening. I encourage everyone to check it out, and it has to do with the price you pay specifically with cars here locally with these tariffs. Thank you very much, Evan. And our team coverage continues with Fidel Morena Meza, and locals are bracing for what this is going to mean for their wallet. I know that a local expert is sounding off on this morning. Hi, Fidel.
Hey, good morning, Kim. Well, the president says that the purpose of these tariffs is to boost the economy right here at home and to encourage businesses to invest on jobs right here in the U.S. But an economics professor over at UNLV says that this is being used as a political tool and that these tariffs will only be passed down to the consumer.
It's more of a political weaponization of trade to try and get to extract things out of other countries, as opposed to really thinking about these in terms of being beneficial for the economy.
Well, the strategy includes a 10% baseline tax on imports from all countries. The tariffs are imposed on nations that the president has described as bad actors. Trump says that those countries face higher rates based on the tariffs charged to the U.S., the president declaring it a national emergency to increase the U.S.'s competitive edge.
In short, chronic trade deficits are no longer merely an economic problem. They're a national emergency that threatens our security and our very way of life. It's a very great threat to our country.
Well, these charts that the president presented going viral on social media outlining what tariffs will be implemented on various countries. It showed that the U.S. would charge a 34% tax on imports from China and 24% on imports from the European Union. Trump says that companies that don't want to pay these tariffs should make their products right here in the U.S. Now, we also heard from a financial analyst says that the best thing you can do is prepare your budgets for higher prices. Kim?
Thank you, Fidel. Appreciate it. This is one we will be covering for quite some time since we're all in this together and we're all riding the wave to see what's going to happen next. Thank you.